Mayfield, we coming. Paducah got your back, all right?
See that down there, but just like destruction. Hey everybody, it's Dujuan Thomas here, and I'm going to welcome you to Paducah News. As you've seen, I'm covering the story about the Mayfield disaster, the tornado that ran through western Kentucky and Arkansas and parts of Tennessee. It devastated this whole region. It was a very sad day when all this went down, and the days following with the recovery efforts and everything going on. But I wanted to make this video just to spread a positive story and share some important information about donation centers, places in Paducah taking donations, and about the trip that I took today with the Ramrods in association with the Black-owned businesses of Paducah, the Black Santa 270 event, and the studio. They all came together at the WC Young Community Center today and have been accepting donations, and I got a call to come down there and help them. So I sure enough loaded up, went down there, and you're gonna see some of the clips that we had a good time going down there, just helping out the community and just, getting to see all that devastation was like very eye-opening. That's why, in my vlog, I made a vlog of the trip as well. I talk about, if you have the capabilities or if you can, please go volunteer, help out down there. Like, I know they don't want people just going down there just to sightsee, so that's why I made sure if I was going down there to do what I'm doing now, I was going to be helping. So if you can, go volunteer, because seeing everything that I saw, like, the only time I've seen stuff like this was in a movie. Like, I kept talking about how when I went to Universal Studios years ago, they had a whole set piece of War of the Worlds, and I'm sure y'all have seen that movie, and it looked just like that set piece, like destruction, cars flipped, cars destroyed, and I got some clips and pictures that are going to be playing on whichever side of me, and it was just very eye-opening, and really, like, it grounded me, and it gave me a reality check. And I just feel for the people there, and I'm grateful for God for sparing Paducah, because that could have been us. That could have been here in Paducah. So we always got a reason to be grateful. So yes, that trip down there was very eye-opening. I'm grateful for the opportunity to go down there and help and be able to see this stuff, and also bring it back and show the rest of you that may not be able to go volunteer, and you still want to see a real raw look of what's going on down there. So like I said, I went down there with the Ramrods and all those that are associated with them, and we took supplies, and we're going to jump into that video showing a little bit of that trip, a little bit of what we did, and a little bit of what we saw. So I'm guessing we can just jump right into that.
All right, my name is Joseph Reeves with the Ramrods Motorcycle Club, amongst other organizations. What we're doing today in partnership with Zay and Company, we're delivering pallets of water to Mayfield, Kentucky, to neighborhoods. If you have neighborhoods that are affected, if you would, please let it be known. Reach back to Dawson, myself, go to the Ramrods Facebook page, somewhere let it be known that you need water, laundry detergent, soap, food, whatever. Let it be known so we can help, all right? Mayfield, we coming. Paducah got your back, all right?
We just made it into Mayfield. We got the crew together. Haven't seen much damage yet, but they have no power, literally, like no lights. They have four-way stoplights going on, or four-way stop signs going on out here. But I think we're about to get into the thick of it the closer we get to downtown area. So police are set up at the CFSB Bank, right here in Mayfield, Kentucky.
They set up what's called a mobile command center. Brought it from Paducah. So all the computers, the phones, and the dispatching and all of that, they take care of that inside of there. So it's the checkpoint as well. So as contractors, volunteers, all of that stuff roll into town, they go through there, because there has to be a head count of how many people are moving around the town that are not from the town. So at the end of the night, at 6 o'clock at curfew, they're able to say, okay, who's who, right? So you got to check in over here.
I guess we're getting everything together. This is everybody's trucks and stuff all together with the supplies and things all lined up right here. We're coming over the bridge, and oh my God, this is crazy. Like, I don't know how well you can see that down there, but just like destruction. Like, I've never seen nothing like this in my life. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
This is crazy, y'all. Wow, entire house is destroyed. An entire U-Haul is flipped on its side right there. That is wild. Oh my God, I've literally been to that church. Wow. Oh my God. So as you can see, we're out here in Mayfield, and it's so crazy just seeing some of this destruction and things like this. Like literally, there is insulation in the trees. Like, this is, like I said in my vlog, this is something like out of a movie out here. Like literally, and it's sad because some houses will be perfectly fine, then their neighbors will be totally destroyed. That's the craziest part about it all. Just seeing this destruction, my heart goes out to everybody out here. We're out here right now. We're dropping off waters and different supplies to people that are in need, certain areas in this convoy. You know, this is just something. This is a very eye-opening experience getting to see all this stuff that's going on. Like, never in my life have I seen a disaster like this. Like living in Paducah, like there's not much that goes on around there, like in this kind of way, you know. But even all my travels across the United States, I've never seen destruction quite like this, especially in a place that I'm, you know, familiar with in this way. So, yeah, y'all, just keep praying for Mayfield. I just wanted to, you know, jump in and just show y'all this. This is just crazy, y'all. And also, I'm vlogging my trip, so y'all can click that link in whichever part just to see more, some behind the scenes and just, you know, what we're doing out here outside of the news story. So it's crazy, y'all. You can barely hear me. They got generators running, but we're at His House Ministries. That's where we're dropping off some of this stuff off at. Get this food and pallets of water out here to their distribution center for everybody here down here affected. They got fuel all loaded up. Generators running back here, so it's super loud. It's super loud right now, but we're about to get these supplies in here. Let's get to work, y'all. Let's get to work. Get to work, Joe. So as you saw, we went down there with a good group of people that really have a heart for this community and just wanted to, you know, get up and go help. You know, that's the biggest part, is going to help. And I'm grateful for the opportunity to go volunteer with them just to give back to the community, because despite football rivalries, we are all one Kentucky community. We are all one Kentucky family, and it was just inspiring seeing them work and getting to work alongside them. And also, I wanted to talk about the donation centers and dispel a rumor about myself in regards to the unofficial Facebook page that makes satire about this whole situation. But first, the donation centers. At the W.C. Young Community Center here in Paducah, Kentucky, they are accepting donations. That's who I worked with today. They are taking things like toiletries, clothes, hygiene items, food and water, you know, those type of things are what they're taking. And also at 3160 Parisa Drive at Nutrition Zone, also my campaign headquarters, we are accepting the same supplies and also batteries and lights for those that are working out there, and headlamps if you can, for those first responders that are working out there in the late night hours if they're still searching for people or whatever their duties call for. So those are two locations I personally know are taking donations and for sure are getting them down there. As you can see, also at 3160 Parisa Drive, we've been getting truckloads of stuff taken down there. So in association with the Johnson Bar, they came with a truck and took some of our stuff down there. So very grateful for that. And then also I wanted to jump into this, and it's sad that I even have to talk about this, but it came up, somebody texted me about this the other day, and I'm just like, really? But the unofficial Facebook page, now they have deleted the post and have apparently deleted the person that made the post from their admin team about the bank in Mayfield, you know, saying something along the lines of the first time a tornado has beat Mayfield. It was something along those lines. And, you know, people thought it was very distasteful with the timing and the fact that there's been deaths involved with this situation. And not to bash that page, because apparently they've deleted that admin, but my name was thrown into the mix, and I just have to on camera say I am not affiliated with that page, nor have I ever been affiliated with that page. So please don't think that I'm a part of it. They even had to make a post saying I was not affiliated with that, and 2 other individuals that apparently were thought to be affiliated with the page. So just to throw that in the air, if you've heard that, it is untrue. I'm not affiliated with that page. And at this point, people, you should realize, if you still have maybe some bias towards me, you should realize that my heart is for this community. And as you can see today, not even just for our community, but the neighboring communities. I have a passion for people. I have a passion for these communities, our region, our state, our nation. I served in the Army, so I have a passion for this place, and that stuff is beneath me. I'm going up, and I'm not looking back at none of the drama from the past. So please know that was not me. I'm not affiliated with it, and that's that. And also, I guess I could just end out on some positive notes talking about the situation and the devastation. As you saw from the clips that I showed, and also some clips that I may be playing now, it was very eye-opening. As I've said, it was a very eye-opening experience, and I also vlogged the trip, so you can click wherever that link may be to watch that. That'll be more behind the scenes, just showing everything else that went on, not just in the story. But it was an eye-opening trip. Seeing the things I saw was like out of a movie. And I couldn't imagine being in those situations. Like, there was a family whose children were literally blown out into the storm because they got sucked out of their house. Like, I cannot imagine being in it. And I'm so grateful that I had the opportunity to go down there and see this, because it really grounded me. It honestly did. And like my pastor at House Ministries talked about today, is, being content and grateful for what you have. And, I'm grateful that God spared Paducah. That could have been us, y'all. That really could have been us. So please, if you can, like I said, volunteer down there. Go help, just to get grounded in a reality check, to see that devastation, because the TVs can't even put it in perspective. Like, my footage probably can't even put it in perspective of what it was really like down there. So again, come together as a community. We got to come together, y'all. Unity. We got to give back. And I'm so grateful for seeing the unity that we have. Like, along that trip, there was just so many people bringing supplies and helping out and just doing so much good stuff. Because, if this was Paducah, I would hope that other communities would come together as we've been coming together for Mayfield. And also, some of you may have seen the issues with the candle factory incident, where people have died in that factory. And, that kind of brought to my mind, like, corporate greed, honestly, corporate greed. And it's sad. And I may develop a story on this, as more facts come out about it. It's sad that people have to die because they had to be at work. And I've said in other videos, like, no job is worth my sanity, my emotions, my mind, my life. No money is worth that at all, y'all. As you can see, this company did not care nothing. They did not care nothing about their employees. I seen one post where it shared that, I think it was an employee said that the supervisors and leads blocked the people from leaving. They blocked the people from leaving it. Maybe it was for their safety. They're saying, no, you can't go out in this. Maybe they thought it would be safer in the building. But at the end of the day, that job isn't worth your life. That job is not worth your life. And for those that didn't make it, prayers to their family, condolences to your family. And to those that didn't make it, I hope you're grateful, that God spared your life. Because, as I said again, you got to be grateful for the little things. And there was one individual that I know, Miss Parisa, she was trapped, went live on Facebook, and it's gone viral now, that footage, because she was trapped in a building. And she got out with her life. And I'm so grateful for that, because I've met her this year, or it might have been last year. I've met her, and, awesome individual, awesome person, very kind-hearted, positive, just really positive person. So when I found out, like, oh my gosh, that's who it was, because I heard the name, but it didn't register. And I'm like, wow, after I seen her clip, and she's been on NBC, MSNBC, and all that. And I would have thought of asking for an interview, but she's already told her story so many times. Y'all can go watch one of those videos. I don't want to just, keep having somebody relive that situation. But yeah, y'all, these companies do not care about y'all. I'm just keeping it 100 and real. These companies don't care about y'all. So value yourself over those companies. But yeah, this has been Paducah News, y'all. Don't forget these 2 locations at 3160 Parisa Drive here in Paducah, Kentucky, at Nutrition Zone, accepting donations during business hours. You can contact me, Kimberly Yates, or Nutrition Zone on Facebook. And then also the W.C. Young Community Center, which is located at, I got the address right here on my phone if you don't have a GPS, 505 South 8th Street, Paducah, Kentucky. Again, They're needing clothes, toiletries, hygiene items, water, flashlights, batteries, stuff for utility, utility items for the workers, maybe gloves and things like that. But if you're able, please donate, and if you can, please volunteer. It'll be very eye-opening. And this has been Paducah News. Make sure again you watch that vlog whenever it's out, alongside this video where I'm going more behind the scenes, in depth of showing the whole trip. And come together, y'all. Pray for Mayfield. Come together and help out your neighboring county. And thank you for watching.